Do you trust the police? Do you feel safe when you see someone in uniform? But what if the person who is supposed to protect you is actually choosing his next victim? From 1992 to 2010, women kept disappearing in the small Siberian city of Angarsk. Their bodies were later found in forests, empty lots, and roadsides. Fear spread through the city, but the police had no leads because the killer was one of them. This is the story of the Angarsk maniac, a man who used his badge and people's trust to kill. How did he choose his victims? Cold nights, dark streets, women leaving bars and cafes. They had no idea they were getting into a car of death. Popkov used his police uniform. He introduced himself as an officer, offered them a ride, but instead of taking them home, he took them to the forest, where he turned into a monster. Knives, hammers, screwdrivers. His attacks were brutal. Some bodies were found mutilated beyond recognition. Some were never found at all. Angarsk was in panic, but the police couldn't find the killer because he was one of them. How did they catch him? The year was 2012. DNA testing changed everything. The police decided to check all former officers. When they tested Popkov's DNA, the results shocked everyone. A police officer was a serial killer. During interrogations, he showed no emotions, no remorse. He was even proud. Popkov said, "I was just getting rid of immoral women." But that was a lie. He killed anyone. 2015, the trial. He was convicted of 22 murders. 2018, another 56 murders added. Final count, 78 victims. But many believe there were more. The sentence, life in prison. But is that really justice? Can a killer who once wore a badge ever walk free again? What do you think? Could he have been stopped earlier? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Do you believe in love? Do you think Valentine's Day is about romance and happiness? For most people, it is. But for some, it's the perfect day to kill. February 14th, 2001. A young woman named Lisa had a date. She was excited. She had been chatting with a man online for months. He seemed perfect, charming, kind, romantic. He invited her to a fancy restaurant, a perfect Valentine's night. Lisa never came home. Her friends called her. No answer. Her family reported her missing. The police checked the restaurant. Lisa never arrived. But security cameras saw her that night. She was waiting outside her house. A car pulled up. She got in. She was never seen alive again. Lisa wasn't the first, and she wouldn't be the last. The police discovered something terrifying. Over the past 5 years, 5 women had disappeared on Valentine's Day. All had one thing in common. They all met a man online. The media called him the Valentine's Day Killer. But who was he? The police searched through online chat logs. One name kept appearing. A charming man, sweet messages, always promising the perfect date. But he never used the same name twice. The investigation hit a dead end until one mistake changed everything. February 14th, 2002, another woman went missing. But this time, she fought back. Should I continue this story in the next video? Let me know in the comments.